guys, it's Karen, and I am back today with a Stampin' Up card. It's been a while, I know. I've just been in a mood. Not sure what you call it, a funk, I guess. And yeah, so I know I did my openings of my boxes, and that kind of, it makes you happy to see new supplies, right? Everything's still in the boxes. I haven't used it. But I did the other day kind of come up with an idea. So I came in here. This would be my craft room that needs serious help. It goes from being completely clean till I find stuff I'm going to sell. And when nobody's looking, I take that stuff back and put it back in my cabinet. And the thing is, I probably haven't used it in 10 years. And I should just get rid of it. It's very difficult. I don't know if people who aren't crafters understand our plight. But I have a fresh Diet Coke. So cheers if you're having one with me. And this is the card we're going to make. If you can see that. And we're using the paper is from the birds and all the birds and the flowers are all from no, I can't remember. Bird Ballad or Ballad, Bird Ballad. And this is what that looks like. And I will show you what else is in the 12 pack in case you have the 12 by 12 paper, sorry. Okay, so there's this. And on the back is this because I used not a whole sheet but cutting out my birds. And then there are these birds and then the stripes. And there are these pretty flowers, and then these are keys. I don't know if you can see that. We have feathers and bird cages. Getting hard to hold up there. And then this is pretty pink with the blue seagulls. I don't know what they are. They look like seagulls. And then there is the blue florals with the yellow, kind of look like chicken feet, so bird feet, I guess. And then we already did that one, and that's it. So that is Bird Ballad for you guys. So let's begin. So the first thing you want to do is you want a card base, 4 1/4, 5 1/2 by 5 1/2. And I ended up watercoloring this. I had it on the white and it needed something, and I didn't want to put blue paper behind it because I want to keep it like light at the top. So I used the first things I could find, which were my Spectrum Noir Aquas. They're watercolor pens. So I'll do one for you. I just did a couple, but just in case no one's ever done it, I always have extras. In case somebody hasn't seen it before, it's really easy, especially for just an envelope. It takes like a minute. And yeah, I shouldn't have water that I have to drip across my table to actually get to it. I mean, my Diet Coke has to be in solitary confinement over there so I don't knock it over. Okay, this I did wrong. So you want to wet your paper. And make sure you get the whole paper wet. Not sopping wet, but dry spots will just leave streaks. And then I should have done this first. Just scribble. Oh, maybe you could see if I put you down. So all I did was go across the paper with water. And now I'm using these aqua pens from Spectrum Noir. And I'm just using 2 different shades of blue. And then I'm going to take my brush, I'm going to slop them together, and I'm just going to go right down the card. And it really makes a difference between a wet card and a card that's just a little wet. And then you can use your heat gun and dry it, which I'm not going to do because it's loud, and I already have it. I'm already well prepared. I don't know why this time I'm well prepared, but yet I am. All right, so let me wipe that up with paper towels. Okay, get that out of the way. Stick you over there. All right, so what we are going to need. I need, okay, I even wrote everything down. You guys are going to be so proud of me. All right, white card base, 4 1/4, 5 1/2. You need a piece of Daffodil Delight that is 3 1/2 by 5. And then you need enough to cut up a bunch of, I think they're 1/2-inch strips. It doesn't matter. You can use all different sizes. They're all between a 1/2 and like a little bit under. It's like barely noticeable. So just whatever size you want. And what else do we need? Crumb cake. And we just need enough for the roof, which is going to be 2 pieces. Where did I write? I'm going to wait till I get there because you just need 2 pieces really. And we need the DSP. We need a square of black paper, just a little for the little hole inside. We need a white strip to make a banner, which I used a banner that was in my stock. I don't know if you guys have one or not, but, or even you can just cut little, you know, make a tab one and cut in from the sides. Or I believe we have a stamp, punch that does that. I'm not sure, so I might be lying. Then we need, that is it. Okay, so first thing you're gonna do is take your yellow piece. Oh, is this it? I have one marked already. Okay. So you are going to measure, because I even have a ruler here, and we are going to go, all right, so we're going to go up from the bottom of the daffodil paper. Shoot, did I give you the wrong measurement? What did I say this was? This is only, sorry, I lied to you again. This is only 4 1/2 by 3 1/2. I must have changed it. 4 1/2 by. Okay, so totally my preparedness is wrong. You need a piece of paper, Daffodil Delight, that is 4 1/2 by 3 3/4. Get that? And what you're going to do is you're going to measure up from 2 1/2 inches and mark it. And then on the other side, same thing. And then you're going to get the middle of the 3 1/2, which is 1 3/4. And then you're going to connect the mark that you made on the side to the mark you made at the top. And you're just going to make that. And we're going to do the same on the other side. And then we are going to cut those off to make the top of your house. And if it's crooked or your point gets cut off, it doesn't matter because it's going to be hidden. So we're good with that. All right, so the next thing to do is your little shutter, guys. And all I did was cut these up into just some strips. And then I used some soft suede, and I just put some on my little doohickey guy. I've done it 3 different ways. I've used a sponge dauber, the one you put on your finger, and I've used this, and I've also just kind of dragged it right through the ink pad, just kind of slid it and get whatever colors that I could get, or how much, so that you don't want them to look even. You don't want if you're off on these pieces, the shingles, it doesn't matter because some child maybe made it, or it's just supposed to look rough and rugged. All right, and then you can use whatever adhesive you want, and you're going to start at the bottom. And if it goes over, it's no problem. We'll just take a scissors and cut right along. So all you do is put them on, and then you're going to overlap them and go all the way to the top. And what could we chat about? We could chat about the fact that my dining room, which depresses me every day when I come downstairs in the morning, because I turn the corner and I see the boxes of stuff, and I really just want to get rid of it, and I don't know the best way. I keep going back and forth. Maybe I should just see if anyone wants to buy the whole room, or if someone wants to buy all of the stamp sets, or the Copic markers, or I have some of those, you call those birds that change, chameleon pens. I have some of those. I have, I think I just sold my Stampin' Up pencils. But I just have all this stuff, and it just stresses me out every day to look at it. So now that you guys have played Dr. Phil, who can cure me? I'm waiting. All right, so you get to the top, and you really don't even need to go to the top, but you don't stick it to your table. That's probably not a good one. And then just stick it at the top. And then, you know, we're going to turn it over, and we're just going to line it up to the side of the house. Chop everything off that's hanging over. I hope you like this card, because I really just thought it was so sweet. Or tweet. Ah, get it. Yeah, because I named it, it says Happy Birthday instead of birthday. It's just so clever today. I don't know how to stand myself. All right. So then we are going to take our little guy, and we're going to put him on. I don't know if it's a she or he, but I'm calling this birdhouse a he. Can't even talk now. Okay, and don't put him right on the bottom, but a little bit up. And we are that far. Now what we're going to do is we are going to die cut. So, you know, I said I was prepared. What did I do with it? Oy, oy, oy. Okay. I mean, where the heck could it go? Oh, here it is. Thank you. So what we're going to do is I am going to cut a hole through. I think I'm going to do this first. Then I'm going to cut it through the house. And I don't know if I can get my Big Shot over here. I'm just going to run and Big Shot it and tell you exactly what was the easier way to do it. I just want to double check how high it is off the bottom. Okay. My Big Shot is on one of those carts that everyone has, although in Britain they call it a trolley, so I kind of want it to be a trolley. But anyway, I put mine together so easy, but now it's like falling apart. It is so wobbly. So I'm probably going to have my husband jump in and give me a hint. Okay, so of course, because I need this to go through, it's not. So I'm going to shim it and see if that makes a difference. Are you guys bored yet? Sorry. I was really going to be ready to go. Alright. That didn't work either. I'm going to take a deep breath, because if you guys are mad that you can't see it, I'm sorry, I'm trying. I didn't have to use a shim when I made it the first time. So I don't know what the deal is this time. It will not even, yeah, it won't cut through. So luckily, luckily I am prepared with another one. So I apologize for that. And of course I didn't cut the black one. I need a vacation, I think. Hang on, I'm sorry. Really, really sorry. wondering if I had the die cut on the wrong side. No, I didn't. No, it's just totally me. I don't know why it seems thicker this time than it did the first time I did it. I'm sorry, but I have to try again. I can't just say I couldn't do it, because I can. But if it's going with the rest of my week, I will not be able to do it. But I'm going to shove something else in there. Okay. This is its last chance. Yeah, I have no idea what, I mean, this is, I can't get it through. It doesn't even go through the house. Yesterday, it went through the house, the black circle, and the back. You know what I did, guys? Because I am not fit to be a human being anymore, I think. I shouldn't have cut it with the white. I did the two, and then I cut through the white after. Okay, well, we're going to pretend that goes all the way through. And so you would put this on, and when you open the card, the black would be here with a bird in it, like this. And I'm really sorry, and I wonder why people are not watching my videos. I wouldn't watch them either, actually. Okay, so let's pretend that that's correct, and I really apologize. Okay, so then I fussy cut a ton of birds and flowers. And when now my hands are shaking. When I was cutting them, you know, I couldn't get in everywhere, but that's why I took out my Daffodil Delights, my Calypso Coral, and my dark Crumb Cake. And I just kind of, because basically the birds are going to be on the crumb cake part, so I kind of just filled the brown in everywhere. Even if it went over a leaf, you can't see it, so I just did it. And so let's put on our roof before we do that, which again, had it all cut out, ready to go. I'm going to do this guy. Okay, so what you would do, again, do your soft suede on your brush around the outsides, and these measure, I know I wrote it down, but I apparently can't handle, oh look, here they are. Okay, so you're going to take your little guy. I'm so sorry, guys. I really am. I think I've lost my mind. Anyway, go around all of that, and then take your adhesive, and you're going to just stick it on just like this. So now you have this. Then I took an extra piece of the crumb. I just want to give up. Crumb cake is the word, but it doesn't come out. All right, so then with the scrap piece, you're going to just stick, I don't know what size this is. It looks like maybe a 1/4 to a 1/2 inch. Let's see. Yeah, it's probably a 1/2 inch. And we're going to go around it with this. And when we stick this on, we want to keep it loose around the top, like this, because we're going to stick a bird in there. So I don't know if you can see this. I just didn't put the glue all the way to the top. So at this point, you would stick it on your little card. I cannot apologize enough for what is happening to this total debacle. All right, so now we were at the birds and the flowers. So I basically just cut out a bunch of birds. And this one I kind of left on the little viney thing that it's on. And then I'll cut afterwards. And then I'm going to stick these guys on the other side and just stick a couple of flowers with them. So let me do that real quick and then I'll show you. Oh, of course it's dead. I'm telling you guys. You know when you just are at the point where you're just like, my life just sucks. Yeah, that's where I'm at. All right, so we're going to stick this guy up on the top here with all its flowers. And then we'll trim it up afterwards. Missed a guy over here. And then I'm going to put my birds on the other side. And I kind of tuck them under also, just so I don't have feet on them. I chopped them off, so just to make it easier, I thought I would just do that. Now this little bird is going to pretend he is standing on that wooden dowel thing. And that's what we cut out of the crumb coat. So I'm just going to tuck that in so you can't tell that he doesn't have any feet, just because. And then this guy is the one that goes in the hole. Well, it doesn't have to be. You guys can do, please do it exactly the opposite of me, but you guys definitely choose your own, however you want to do it. Because my way clearly has a couple of issues. All right. Now, I want to stick a couple more flowers on that I cut out. And this is where I just took the crumb cake and I really just stuck it in all the white around the leaves. But I did get the other colors out if I thought it was too much in the flower to go brown. So now I'm just going to stick that back on. I don't know if it's back on. It hasn't been off yet, but stick these right here. Then we are going to trim just a little hunk of wood off, a little piece of flowers. So this is basically the card. But we are going to take our banner, and I wish I could bring you down lower. I'll just have to bring it up high as much as I can. Because of course I have no good camera equipment or anything. All right, so when you have a banner like this, you go to right where the little indent goes. So right here in that corner is where you want to draw straight down. And you do that on both sides. And then you're going to take it and move it up to that corner. I'm sorry, my hands are I'm just a basket case apparently. So then you are going to color in those little triangles. So you're going to go straight up and match that. And I'm going to attempt to get black on here, and I'll probably just make a mess. I really cannot, if I could make up for your lost 25 minutes of the day, I would. You're probably going to need a stiff drink after this. Okay, I'm going to pretend that I didn't just wreck that. Oh, and then we're just going to write, you can stamp happy birthday, whatever. I just thought happy bird day was cute. So I'm not even going to attempt calligraphy because my hands are shaking. Happy bird day. So then you're going to stick that on the bottom, and this is our card. And again, I cannot apologize anymore to you guys. I really am sorry. Sorry, I should apologize when I'm looking at you. I'm really sorry, and I will, that looks good, try and get my act together. I'm telling you, I made two lists. The first list and the second list, and I still messed it up. So, I hope you all have a great weekend, and yeah, maybe I'll see you on Monday. You never know. So anyway, you guys have a great weekend, and I will show you these one more time. Oh, this banner fell off. So put that. Anyway, guys, have a great night, weekend, every day, through your life. I appreciate it. Bye.